I also feel like we should make mention of the gentleman that was murdered.
Absolutely.
Trying to see what town that was.
Memphis?
It was in.
Was it Memphis?
Yeah. With the
There's a few that have been
with the
done.
5 cops
Yes.
that were
Yes.
indicted?
Yes.
Memphis.
That was Memphis.
Tyre Nichols, I think. We're
Yeah.
going to get it right, though. Definitely not going to disrespect the gentleman.
What's so interesting about that situation is all the cops that are accused of basically murdering him are all black.
Mm-hmm.
Instantaneous,
Firing.
fired,
Immediately.
criminal charges leveled against them. That's
It is Memphis.
Listen, they should be fired.
absolutely.
I heard the video. We haven't seen it yet. I think it'll be released.
I haven't heard it, and I don't want to see it.
No, they said it'll be released in a day or so.
I don't want to see
Why?
it.
Please no.
They said it was egregious. What took place was egregious. And from what I
I
heard,
hate the public always knowing the discovery.
I heard that they should be fired. My thing is, we've seen egregious shit happen to people on tape, on camera, and all of these things. And these white cops get their day. You get what I'm saying? Like they get their day in court. They get their day to be tried. I think that the same grace should be given, or no grace.
They're
Like we
treated
got to be
as-
consistent.
They're treated as innocent.
Yeah,
until
we
proven guilty.
So-
stop that. Stop that.
Listen to what I said. Did
Let
you hear
him,
what I said?
let him finish first.
Did you hear what I said? It has to be consistency. Either we're gonna fire everybody immediately or we not. You get what I'm saying? So these black cops got fired immediately. With the white cops, they get
Paid leave.
administrative leave, which if you don't gotta go to work and you still getting paid, is a fucking vacation.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, if you paid me not to come here, that's a vacation.
Fact.
So I think that it just needs to be some consistency in the
Qualified immunity.
law enforcement across the country. Like, I don't think it should be just a state by state basis how we treat these things.
It gets tricky, I think, though. Well, while I agree with you, different states have different standards for shit.
Different colors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of that shit, I just look at it like that. I just think that with the white people, they kind of get their chance. Dog,
I told you, you're innocent till proven guilty.
Yeah.
So instead of making this about a man being killed by cops, we're gonna make it about a race thing again.
No, I didn't. I said they
So
deserve.
I just hope not.
I said they deserve.
The cop
to
killed
be
another man. That's it. They fired good.
5 of them. They deserve to
That's
be
what he
fired.
said.
Okay.
They deserve to be fired. I started off with that.
You did, but then you went to a but.
It's a big
No,
but.
these are two independent statements.
2 independent things.
One, a man was murdered. A black man was murdered by 5 black men.
That are paid to serve and protect.
Exactly.
Period. Right there.
Yes.
Bye.
Now, they were fired immediately.
But why
And
is that
I-
even an argument, Joe?
That's
Why
what
we
Because
got
their
to
white
It's not an
counterparts
argument
are
on that.
not.
We are all in agagreement
we're
on
not-
that
we're
issue.
not- Flip, we're
we
not
all in
arguing
agreement
about
right
it.
there.
Because
They
that's a
should have
fact.
been fired. They
That's
should have
not,
been
it's
fired.
not an opinion. Like, nobody has inserted opinion yet. It's a fact. That happened.
Now,
Nothing to argue about.
when we've seen for the last, all of us are, I probably might be the oldest. You might be, one of us are the oldest. For as long as our lives have been here, we've seen white cops kill us. And they don't get the same punishment, especially that fast.
But don't you think saying that is sort of trying to sympathize with the police?
Fuck no.
Okay, I'm just, it could be
Fuck
taken
no.
that way. But I understand, even though you make it
Hell
clear.
no. Fire their asses as fast too.
He's basically saying that the rules of qualified immunity only seem to apply to white
Whites.
law enforcement agencies, but black cops, not taking away from what they did, they were fired immediately and criminal charges were leveled against them. Like there was absolutely no thought given to anything. So it's just like qualified immunity rules do not seem to apply to black and law enforcement agents or law enforcement agents like they do to whites.
I think that should come up with.
Just last week with the
hold on, I think
with
that should
the
come up
Black
with.
Lives Matter.
the guy that got tased.
Cousin got tased to death, and you never heard a peep afterward about.
None of those
How they
cops.
I just think it should come up when 5 black cops do something a little less harmful.
Heinous.
Yeah, a little less. I think that's when that argument should come up. I think that.
You think we're conflating, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I get it. Well, all right. Well, let's keep it on them. Because let me stick with my disappointment in the fact that I saw 5 people that looked like me kill another man that looked like me over a traffic stop. And that's where my biggest fear comes from, is that all the new stories, ever since this new body cam shit, all that new techno bullshit y'all came out with, is traffic stops. It's traffic stops. Back when my license was suspended, I used to just have an imagination. So I would be like, yo, if one of these niggas get behind me, I'm gunning it. Or I wonder if I could gun it. Used to think about that. Today, it's a real life thing. A traffic stop will make you not want to stop because of how they're treating you and handling you.
That's a fact.
The dude that
I'm still not
they
over
clipped his
Sandra
car.
Bland's traffic
No, the
stop.
dude that they just killed not too long ago, they killed the kid. They clipped his car. This was 2 weeks ago. They clipped his car.
Yeah.
They told him to get out of the car. He's like, yo, I'm scared. I don't want to get out my car. He took off on him. He had a kid in the back, right? They called. The cops said that they didn't know he had a kid in the back. The dispatcher told him he has a child in the back seat of his car. They still did that shit where they clip your car.
Pit maneuver.
It's called the pit. They clip your car. His car went off the side of the road. The little kid died. The cops came and said that they didn't know it was a kid in the car. The dispatcher told them while they were in pursuit of the dude that it was a kid in the car. So now routine traffic stops could literally end your life. That's something that we got to think about, and that's mad scary, my nigga. You might get pulled over for a red light. Your license might even be suspended. You're supposed to be able to go home to your family.
Facts.
I don't give a fuck what happens. Your license is suspended, your registration, whatever the fucking case may be.
You still
That
supposed to
shouldn't
make
be
it
something that
I
you
agree.
weighing your life on that.
I don't want to see the video. I was watching the
I
news
can't
this
watch them
morning,
shits.
and all of the Memphis police people that had to come to the podium and make this announcement, the way they spoke about the video, let me know that
The chief.
It's really bad.
The chief is a black lady. The way
Yeah.
she spoke about it, she was real matter of factly like, no, they
the
gone.
The way the white people was
Yeah, I
talking
saw a white
about
dude
it.
being like, "This is disgusting" or some shit like that.
Yeah,
So-
and he sounded like he was trying to brace us.
No, yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Well, however you think it
Yes.
is, it's worse
It's
than
worse.
that, and it's from all of them.
Yes, that's
They
true.
took turns.
That's true. The police chief was like, yo, this right here, when y'all see it, I want y'all to know we looking at it the same way y'all looking at it. We don't need y'all rioting. We don't need y'all looting. We don't need y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all can protest. We want y'all to protest, but don't start the other shit because we looking at it with the same lens that y'all looking at it with.
And we took action.
And we took action, immediate action.
And I agree with you. That should be all across the board. Like,
That's
this
what I'm
is-
saying.
I agree.
That's all we
That's
ever
all,
asked
that's,
for.
that's
all we
all.
asked for.
Just the consistency. That when we see cops do some bullshit, fire they ass the same way you fired them.
Okay.
Neutral button.